Hello and welcome to Cosmic Roots Alchemy. I'm Tanisha J. I am coming to you with a ancestral tarot reading. This reading is concerning the murder of Cyrus at a gas station with the owner, Mr. Chow. The ancestors wanted to say something. I did it earlier today, and some of the things that I saw earlier today, it has already happened, but they said they wanted to say more and they wanted to speak. So I will allow the ancestors to speak. I will allow them to guide me. The wisdom speakers, the truth tellers, and the healers. Let's first begin in asking, please, ancestors, benevolent ancestors, known and unknown, wisdom healers, warriors, wisdom speakers, truth tellers, healers, and warriors, speak to me about the death of Cyrus. The death of Cyrus. What do you want to say about the death of Cyrus and how it happened? Speak to me and guide me in the direction that you would want me to go and allow me the things that you would want me to see. Let's begin the reading. This reading is about the situation that happened, the murder of Cyrus, from a gas station owner, Mr. Chow, I believe is his last name. And the ancestors said they had more to say. I did some cards earlier today, and the things that they spoke upon happened. So I want to see what else they would love to say and what they would like to speak. The first card that came out was the Eight of Cups, loss, walking away, withdrawal. I feel like this cup is about Cyrus moving forward into the spiritual realm. He's in the spiritual realm. And with the Temperance and also with the Nine of Cups. One of the things I realized the ancestors were telling me earlier, and they're saying it right now, is that he is here and he is with us and we are protecting him and we are caring for him. So I feel like these three cards are letting me know that he's okay. He's fine. Even with that wheel card, he's okay. He's doing fine. There was changes in his circle of life, and he's being taken care of by the ancestors right now. Ancestors, is there any message you would like to speak to me about Mr. Chow, the owner of the gas station who murdered Cyrus? Is there any messages? Revelation. There will be revelation, release, inner turmoil, confusion, insomnia, repressed emotions, blocked intuition. I believe with the moon reverse, it is telling me that a lot of, I believe he's going to get a lot of revelations. He will be filled with anxiety. I'm getting that the courts may have told you that you are not guilty, but you will never rest. Your life will be in unrest of what you have done to Cyrus. You will never, ever get over that. Not only will you never get over that, there will always be a reminder about what you did. You may have gotten free from the court of law, but you have not gotten free from the court of spiritual justice. That's what I'm feeling like the cards are saying. You may have gotten free from the court of law, but you have not gotten free from spiritual justice. Life will never be the same for him. It will never be the same because what he did to this young man. He will forever be followed by his shadow. And the thing, I want to say this because the one thing the ancestor said, like when I heard the story, because I hadn't heard the story, I don't know where I was. And when I finally heard the story, the ancestors, I felt like they stood up and they rise and they were like, there's so much more that will happen. In one of the first earlier readings, and I could say even with this reading right here, it's still saying it because it said the gas station could not stand. It will not stand. It has to change into something else. Because I was like, oh, he has to go. And it was like, no, the gas station has to go. It has to be released. That land has to be something else. It has to turn into something else. It cannot stand to be what it is. And then I saw a vision of, like, it was telling me that space has to be cleansed. That space has to be cleansed, has to be I don't know. It's something about for better lack of words, like a ritual, a rites of cleansing that space. Because the ancestors were like, this should have never happened. And it took the community back to, it felt like a lynching. Because earlier it was like, it feels like a lynching. You took a life for no reason. It took you back to that. And I know the histories of the many, many young lives we've lost due to just the complexion of the skin. Ancestors, do you want to speak to me about the land? Because you said something about the land previously. Would you like to speak to me about the land where the gas station is on? Do you want to speak to me about the lands and where the gas station is on? Hold on, let me get my cards together. Okay. Is there any messages the ancestors would like to share about the land the gas station is on, or have we covered that already? Okay. Again, I feel like this is the justice card. I feel like this is going to be spiritual justice. There will never be anything that will be able to grow there anymore. There will not be anything that will be able to grow there anymore. That is gone. Oh my. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The ancestors, my six, because this is my card. This is my 6 o'clock card. These are the ancestors saying there will never be anything. They have decided, the ancestors had decided that that is a day and air road. There will nothing ever be there. Nothing will grow there. Nothing will ever be able to prosper there. You have to change. It's like they were saying you have to change it to something else because it can no longer be a gas station. Because I was thinking, well, maybe if a new owner came and it was like, no, it cannot be. It's like there'll never be rest there. Like there'll never be peace at that space anymore. It can't never. Like it has to change. It has to change to something else. I also asked about the jurors. Let me see if what it'll say about the jurors. Tell me about the jurors. Why did the jurors decided to come with a not guilty verdict? what was the reasoning of the verdicts, of the jurors deciding with a not guilty verdict? If you can share that with me. Okay. These are my cards. I'm going to see if these is, because the last time the cards came out. Mm. Mm. The delusion card did come. The delusion card did come. The moon. The moon comes again reverse. And with the moon coming again reverse, I want to see one more card going to come up, because with this card right here, it felt like they took a back seat to what really was happening. Like the card says rest, taking a break, meditation, synchronicity. They took a break to what really happening and to making a decision. I felt like there was an offer to a juror or something. Like there was something that was offered to them, and they felt like, well, we just gonna make this decision, and it is what it is, and that's it. Even with it was with wrong guidance. It was wrong guidance that they made that decision that they made. It was off of wrong guidance, and it was just. Because earlier I got the same card, and the cards were like stating to me like there was some type of interference with the juror, such as and everything I say is not the truth. It is just alleged. It's just me reading cards, but the cards, even with these cards, are saying is like there was an offering of money. There was an offering of making decisions to go a certain way. And I felt like that's what the cards are saying. And I'm going to get some more cards. Speak to me and clarify. Were the jurors offered any money to be swayed? Or was there a specific juror that was offered money to be persuaded? My Three of Cups cards come. It feels like it's saying yes. And an agreement card. There was some type of partnership and some relationship about money in order to, and here we got the emperor. We got the emperor in here too. The emperor here. That was a chess move. That was a control for to persuade. I don't know if it was one specific juror and he led or she led the decision to sway the decisions of the other jurors, but I feel that like it's that way. It was work that was put on in order for the decision to become what it was. It was work. It was money. It was some type of offering that helped them to reach that decision, allegedly. It might come out later. It may come out later that there was some type of interference, or there was someone who was trying to make the judgment, who was making the judgment, and they were the one, the leader, the guidance of, I don't know why I'm here. I'm like, the case is cut and simple. And the case wasn't cut and simple at all. And again, like I said, there was an offer, a manipulative offer that came in for to make a decision of this. And even Eight of Wands going down there. I always see the Eight of Wands as spiritual and a reckoning of the wrong move. And I feel like the Fool is zero. And the Fool talks about, I don't know why I feel like the Fool talks about the young life that has been taken away. Now I'm with one more card, and this is the Ancestral card. And I'm just going to let the ancestors speak freely. Is there anything, ancestors, you would like to say, the benevolent ancestors, known and unknown, spirit guides, spirit team of the highest vibration? Is there anything you would like to say? There will be brought forth balance and harmony. The balance and harmony will come through the shadow card. The ancestral complete. The ancestors are actually working. The ancestors are working to ensure there is a balance. There is a balance of spiritual justice. I don't know, throughout this whole reading and the reading I previously did, it was like there will be spiritual justice. There will definitely be spiritual justice that they will be doing. There's going to be a lot of things that we're going to be seeing. Oh, we may not, but not seeing like day by day, but it's going to be revealed, and we're going to see some things to the effect of what he did to Cyrus, what it's going to cost him in his life. And it's going to cost him big time. It's going to cost him big time. Because like I said, this shadow card to me feels like there will be a shadow over his life, over him, over the rest of his life. He will not ever be the same before. His life will never be the same anymore. And I feel like that is what the spiritual justice is going to be. And it's all coming from the hands of the spirit of the ancestral team. This is the mother air, the boundary. She's pointing out what is going to be done, how it's going to be done. There's no more allowing anyone to speak, to come and say, oh, this is just to make their plea, to say I didn't mean to. There's none. The ancestors have already been called upon. I don't know if y'all have ever seen there is a IG picture of the ancestors, and they have like their machetes and everything, and they're all walking in white, ready for as a ancestral warrior. And that's what I see. The killing of Cyrus, the murder of Cyrus, it awakened ancestral warriors, and those ancestral warriors will bring spiritual justice to what this world cannot bring. So therefore, they will bring spiritual justice and spiritual alignment. Again, this comes the judge, and the thing about, like I said, I did a previous reading, and this kept coming, the judge, and I feel like there will be spiritual justice. There will be a judge of spiritual justice that goes on, that will be happening. I don't think I have anything else for this reading because I wanted to make it very short and very quick. Again, the radical truth. There will be radical truth that will be happening. And I also feel like the radical truth is not only going to be happening to child, the radical truth is going to be happening, and it's going to be televised everywhere for this world to know what the radical truth is. And oh God, I'm lack of better words, allegedly, it's going to be like a radical truth of the repercussions of what happens when you continue to do wrong. When you continue to do wrong, no one else sees the wrongs. If they just continue to be okay with the wrongs because of a color, they continue to see with the wrongs because it happened. It has happened many times, and it's okay. It's not okay. The ancestors say it is not okay. It is not fine, and they will be the radical truth, and they will be the spiritual justice that comes through. You don't have to worry that they will be the one handling and taking care of all of this, because again, like I said, the ancestors arose when the verdict came. It's like they all rose up and was like, it's time. And I also saw that, because in my earlier reading, it showed that, like I said, the gas station could not stay. And I saw the reports that the gas station was burnt. Like, it was basically damaged. And that's one of the effects, and he's going to have more effects. He's not going to be able to have peace no longer anymore in his life. But I believe that is all, unless let's do one more card. The overall reading, is there anything else? Is there anything else the ancestors would like to say? Is there anything else they would like to tell us here? Is there anything they would like for us to be reminded about? Is there any other messages the ancestors would like to speak? Ooh, hold on, my car's dropped. Okay. I feel like they're saying that It sounds crazy. By the time we're through with him with the radical truth, it will be fertile ground. It will be fertile ground. It will definitely be fertile ground. And that is what the decision that has been made. The ancestors will make spiritual justice, will bring peace spiritually to what the law could have not done. And I feel like that's all they have been saying since the verdict has been done. So again, like I say, keep a watch out. You will definitely see that justice still will be done. It's the ancestors are calling out the shots. The ancestors are the one who will be moving a lot of pins. The ancestors, they are working on Cyrus' behalf. They're working on Cyrus' family behalf. They're working on all our behalf. So keep a watch out. Just know that the ancestors are definitely working, and they definitely will bring radical truth. And they would make what once felt so sorrowful a fertile ground for the family and for the community. Okay, this is the end of Cyrus reading, and I close this reading now, and I close this reading with gratitude to the ancestors and the guidance of the ancestors, thanking the ancestors for speaking and covering us. May the ancestors continue to cover us and keep us in perfect peace and guidance. And until next time, stay rooted. Thank you.